So annoying. G'day, Doggies fans. Before we get into the video or the podcast, check out our competition sponsor, Footyhead. It's footyhead.com.au. They've got a bunch of special limited edition Vegas shirts where all teams are represented. Go to their website, check out all their different awesome shirts from small through to 5XL. Check out footyhead.com.au. Now it's time to enjoy the podcast. Check it out. Let's go. Yeah. Wow. G'day, Doggies fans, all things Bulldogs. And we're here on Australia Day, Monday night. Welcome to James, who's popped in to say hello. Welcome to Gas. We're just on we won't be on for very long tonight. We'll be on tomorrow as normal. Just trying to sort out some of those technical issues that we had last week, which haven't sorted themselves out, but at least we know the workaround for the time being. G'day, Brian. How you going? And g'day, Gas. What's happening, mate? You on, Gas?
G'day, mate. Yeah, all good, mate. Nice extra bonus day off today. Yeah, mate.
You're half coming through my my volume now, my speakers now, but a little bit delayed. G'day, James. How you going, mate? Good to see you, brother. And it was great to meet you the other day, and you and your little boy. But you got no power at the moment. Yeah, great to meet a great Bulldogs fan. Hello, in the flesh. And Joel's on. Yeah. Big Leo's okay. So what we might do is talk about a couple of we'll go over it again tomorrow night, but we'll briefly cover it today. So Gus has been very active on the Twitter, which is bloody great to see. And g'day, Aki. Enjoy that last week off, buddy. My daughter's going back to school tomorrow, so there you go. And she's not that happy about it, trust me. Yeah, so we got Leo Thompson confirmation. So basically it was fair for fans to ask the question or to conclude that he might be in doubt, and that's what we did. And Gus come to the party and basically said that if he had to play today, he would play. So he's right to go, barring any mishaps at training or anything like that. They've just cut down on the stuff with Cade Dykes. So he's just doing some light work at the moment. He's got a bit of tendonitis in that knee because he's had such a long time off, and obviously getting back into full work, which puts to bed there's been a couple of rumours out that he was going to challenge for Connor Tracy round one at fullback, but I think a lot of people make up a lot of stuff, which is what we're getting to realise. There'll be some other news coming through, hopefully later, probably in the next podcast or later in the week. You might see an article about a young guy who's with the club but may not be with the club officially for too much longer. Don't stress, guys. It's down in the lower grades and whatever, but obviously great talent. But that might resolve itself. We'll see what happens. And also, we'll talk about Matty Burton. And look, Matty Burton, obviously Gus says what he's got to say, does what he's got to do. People try and draw this long bow that, because he talked about Galvin. Well, let's just fix that straight away. He's not allowed to sit there and say, oh, yep, we're targeting Lachlan Galvin when Lachlan Galvin is on contract, right? So he technically couldn't do anything. And then when he was off contract, he was asked a question when he was off contract and answered it honestly. So there you go. You can't have it both ways, because he would have copped a fine and probably lost his job had he said he was interested, because it's against the anti-tampering rules. Then you've got Nick Kotrick. Kotrick wanted out. It wasn't working out here at the club. Obviously, they were trying to help him out, but Canberra and Nick's manager probably wanted to get away from the Dogs, with the Dogs paying a fair bit of that chunk of his salary. Obviously, Gus plays hardball. No, he's a Bulldog. Next day, he signs with the Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders sweeten the deal a little bit more. Gus has done his job for the club. You've got other situations. Joey O'Neill, he was asked, is Joey O'Neill still at the club? Is he in the top 30? Yes, he's in the top 30. Media makes up the rest of it. He doesn't say anything else. Joey's now a Dragon. Yep, that's what happened. There's no lies involved. And then we've got a scenario around people like coming to the club like Andrew Davey, outworked by people like Jacob Preston and some other rookies. Couldn't cement a spot. Obviously not happy about it. Leaves the club. Didn't want to be a Bulldog. Didn't act like a Bulldog. So Trent Barrett will be here longer than him. Trent Barrett officially resigned. And that's what everybody wanted, and that's what they got. Who cares? Move on. You know what I mean? But players that he would call a real Bulldog, Matty Burton, obviously. He'd call a player like Curtis Moran a real Bulldog. He'd call certain players a real Bulldog because, A, they're loved by the club. B, they would love the club back. And but I'll tell you something. There's a big difference between some Bulldogs and other Bulldogs. There's Bulldogs who play with the heart and determination of Bulldogs, but there's also ones that are some of the most talented players in the competition. And those players would be players like Matt Burton. So, yep, it's not a problem. Matty's a Bulldog. He's not even a free agent until November 2026. Now, just because someone contacts Tony Adams, the mole, and tells him, who works for Channel 9, and says, this is the big rumour around Burton and his cousin or brother-in-law from the Roosters or whatever, and they want to go to the Bears in 2027, blah, blah, blah. Just because that sounds like it would have been true, and even Tony himself, I would say, believed it, doesn't mean it wasn't a lie to start with. Because there's always misinformation given to people. It happens all the time. And what we're going to see from Fox Media is anything to do with Burton and Galvin, win, loss, doesn't matter. They're going to be I've said this before in NRL Media Watch with Matty's last contract, but they're going to do this and tie it into the Galvin saga. They've already got it prepared, and Astor has already warned everyone. I know a couple of people within the organisation. It's exactly what they're going to do, okay? And they're going to talk about Galvin and Burton, and Mitch Woods will be tagged into that, and everyone will talk about it for the rest of the season, okay? Win, lose, or draw until Matty's a free agent or until Matty decides he wants to go elsewhere or whatever else, or stay with the club. But who's to say that, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You want to have Matt Burton in your team. You want to have Lachlan Galvin in your team, and you want to developing Mitch Woods to reach his potential and be in your team. We can have it all, guys. Yep. And that's why there's probably be some decisions made around that's why we weren't going to pay top money to keep a Reed Marnie. We'd pay less and secure some of our young guns like Bailey Hayward, secure young guns like Harry Hayes until 2029 instead of spending another $500,000 on a great guy in Josh Curran, for example. And then get some other young up-and-comers for a bit less. And we might do that with a fullback position. Who's to say that when Critter's at full strength, he can't go and do that fullback role and run 300 metres a game and get more touches on the footy and just become an absolute machine out the back and have Connor Tracy still in the squad on similar money to what he's on now? Who's to say that doesn't happen? There's so many different scenarios that are going to happen. But with Matt Burton, he's on contract until the end of 2027. Why are we even talking about him right now? The reason we are is because Tony Adams, the mole, got a story that he had to run, and he ran it, which has been quashed. And I can tell you, it's most likely was not true. I'm 99% sure of that, but I 100% believe he thought it was true. So that's what happens. How's everyone going anyway? You've been keeping up with all the stuff, Gas? It's turned into a pretty hot start to it.
Yeah.
6-7. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Exactly. That's what I think. G'day, Elaine. Dragons are real. They are. Yep. Happy Australia Day, Timmy, and full recognition to our Indigenous people as well. All I can say is that I would love to have this celebration of Australia public holiday, a long weekend, every single year. That would, to me, would be absolutely perfect. But anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Don't tell me your opinion. That's just mine. We'll move on. But yes, hope everyone had a beautiful day today. If they didn't, I'm sorry about that. It was really hot up here. Felt like about 40-something degrees. How was your day, Gas? Can't hear you on the phone, buddy.
Pretty good, mate. On the golf course. Can you hear me now? All good?
Yeah, I can hear you now, brother.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good today. That's it, Brian. G'day, Jace. How you going, mate? Go on a private chat, Gas. Oh, I'm glad you went to that. Well, congratulations to your younger brother, Timmy. Big delay between us two. Are you hearing the delay live, or are you just? Is it coming through a big delay live? What you're hearing? Gas is what? Sorry, guys. We're really trying to sort this out so tomorrow we have a much better experience on the podcast.
Hey, Jason. Thanks for your comments, mate.
Okay. See, they're not hearing it for ages. All right, well, enjoy the public holiday rates, Elaine. Have a great night. It's good to see you, and we'll talk soon. So Jason is absolutely loving the work from us. Gas is getting in front of the players, revealing the podcast. It's freaking awesome exposure. I love it. Yeah, great work to Gas. And people are still watching that, which is really bloody good. Still watching that 2-hour open session and giving them a lot of great feedback. So well done, brother. Sorry if going through that, James, with no power and stuff. Yeah, sorry about that, Brian. The results in the pathway trials, Timmy, were I think we won the Harold Mats, and I think pretty sure we got a last minute try. We're down 5-1 in the SG ball, so it wasn't looking good. But a big fight back in the second half, and I think it was 6 tries all. Yeah, look, they make a lot of when they make mistakes, they're struggling to defend errors, but obviously the opposition struggled the same. We got to see a lot of the big guns come having a crack yesterday as well, and it was great to see CJ Uday get a bit of ball when he come on with about 25 to go, and he looked aggressive and dangerous every time he got the footy. Young fullback did well. I think David Bryanton come on for a bit. Yeah, they did well once they got going. Middle forwards really struggling to contain any sort of defensive ascendancy on both sides through the middle. And then when teams sort of did try a bit harder in that area, they'd give away a penalty in field position and concede. So, yeah, defence has a lot of work to do for both of those sides, in my opinion, but both look really tough with the ball. It's getting closer, Tony. Great to see you, mate, and thank you for being a member, brother. Yeah, it'd be great to have a meet up with everyone. I don't think I'll get to Sydney this year, mate, but I won't rule it out. But I reckon it'll be a biannual thing. 4 games in Queensland this year, so and yeah, a tough year ahead with stuff I've got to get done. But hey, we can still organise stuff for everybody to catch up. I just might not be there. Gas can host. Everyone goes to your house, Gas. And Gas, feel free to type some comments to people if you want, or I might just let you have the floor for a little bit, and yeah, I'll just wait for you to talk for a bit.
Yeah. No worries. Thanks, Michael. No, it's all good, guys. We'll be available in the kennel for pretty much every home game this year and most of the away games. So anytime you want to come down at Acor Stadium, 10110 will be there. You can't miss the banner. Come and find us. Come and say hello. Yeah. And hey, Timmy. Yeah, Aki's going well, mate. We spent the weekend together, mate, and he came to watch me play golf today, mate. And when I hold the 50-footer for birdie on the first hole, I said to him, "You can come anytime you like." Yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll be catching up with Michael maybe this year when we do a few Suncorp games potentially. So maybe Magic Round and one or two others. Apologies for the delay on the sound, guys, if you're seeing that. But that's why we've got today's one. We're just trying to work through these teething issues. So, yeah, thanks for pointing that out too, Brian. But, yeah, it's we'll get that sorted. But thanks for coming on, guys, as well today. We're looking forward to a big show tomorrow night. So to go through a lot more detail. And don't forget, guys, there's still a lot of you that haven't entered the competition for the footy heads. So Michael's just posted a few things on there. Go in there and name your best 17, guys. Name the team you think that Serelda will choose. I know it's coming around fast. I know some of you might be holding off, waiting to see what happens in the trials and make sure that all the players are unscathed. But you can put a team in. If there's any changes, I'm sure Michael will let you submit again. But the first person who's in that's correct is going to be in front. So make sure you follow Footy Heads on Instagram and Facebook, and follow the Dogfather on Facebook, guys. All Bulldog sourced information that's accurate and free from any crappy narrative. That's the place to go.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Timmy, noticed that in March there's a Socceroos versus Cameroon friendly.
All right, people. Look, we're going to wrap this up now. It was just a quick little live. I've got a bit more work to do to try and get this fixed, so it's better for tomorrow. But have a great night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow about 8 p.m. Sydney time for the podcast tomorrow. Look forward to talking about the upcoming trials and everything else. All right. Thanks, everyone. Go the Dogs. See you, guys. Have a good night, buddy.
Yo, what up, guys? Want to give a massive shout out to All Things Bulldogs. If you guys haven't watched their podcast, check them out. Let's go.
Hey guys, Tuesday nights, All Things Bulldogs podcast. Make sure you get onto it. Go the Doggies.
Shout out All Things Bulldogs. Every Tuesday night, mate. Every Tuesday night. All Things Bulldogs, mate.
All Things Bulldogs, YouTube, Tuesday night.
Tuesday
live.
night. That's it. Every week, mate.
All Things Bulldogs. Big shout out. Up the Doggies.
Every Tuesday night we do a podcast, mate. We're big supporters, mate. All Things Bulldogs. Yeah. Josh.